Game 1 of the 2031 finals is now in the books, but in that game, we witnessed history. Mac Boyd ties Dame's record with 12 threes in a playoff game, nearly a full decade later. He had 47 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists, shooting 12 for 20 behind the arc and 17 for 30 in total, and we took this game by 10, despite Wembanyama dropping 34 and 11, and Kyrie dropping 22. But if the Spurs want any chance to win this game and any game going forward, Kyrie has got to shoot better than 7 for 21, and Ken Whitmore has to get more involved on offense for San Antonio, only having 6 shots in that first game. They're going to keep their starting 5 the exact same, and so are we. Game 2 starts now. Welcome back to Virginia Beach. San Antonio controls the tip, and we are underway in Game 2. First shot of the day is going to come from Kyrie Irving to open the scoring. Nice little handoff there by Junior Fleming. So Kyrie shot 33% there in Game 1. Got to play a lot better here if they want to stay in this game. Hoop and the harm on Carlton Posey. And a free throw from Jovanovic can put us in front. But it's off the mark. Poked out, and Mac Boyd picks up his first steal. Had 7. Not in this series, but in the previous series against the Raptors. Been racking up some defensive plays all season long. Blocks, steals, just general stops in the paint and plays like that. Pulling up over Jalen Duren. It's in there from Fleming. Jovanovic leaves it for Boyd. He laces one from downtown. Screen comes up from Fleming. The pull-up 3 rattles out from Posey. We get it back up 5-4. Off the screen, Jovanovic knocks it down from the mid-range. Wembanyama is not taking a shot early on in this ball game. Posey picks up his dribble and almost turns it over, and Duren still gets the stop. Jovanovic trying to drive on Fleming. The pull-up won't drop in. Time counting down. Posey leaves it for Whitmore. He can't knock it down. Waiting for Boyd to get freed up. Now he is. Behind the arc, bullseye. So Boyd's picking up right where he left off. That's a nice feed there by Wemby to find Posey right below the rim. He's only shot 42% here in the playoffs, but they need him to step up here if they want a chance to make their way back in this series. Kuminga, strong drive, but he lost the dribble and stepped out of bounds. Time counting down again. Wembanyama rises up, and it's good. This is Jonathan Kuminga with a really good look, but he can't connect. Gonna dump it down low. Right back to Wemby. Off the glass, and he left it short. Lane opens up. Anunoby gets inside. Bucket and the foul. The first against Fleming. Cap off the three-point play. The free throw is up and in there. Kyrie fires off the screen but can't drop in the triple. 5-point game. Just over half the quarter left. Jovanovic shakes Posey, just toying with them. Eventually gets rid of it. And leaves it for Boyd. Kick out to OG. No good behind the arc. Here we go. Isolation for Wembanyama going right at Anunoby. Up and over him. It's going to count. Contested shot. No good from Jovanovic. Wembanyama pulls down the rebound. The Spurs, if they hit a 3, can tie things up here. Posey hesitates, trying to use the window, but it's offline. One right at Wembanyama, and Jovanovic gets blocked by Posey on the help. Isolation again. Now help comes, and Kuminga jarred the ball loose. They'll stay with San Antonio. Whitmore leaves it for Posey. Off the glass, and now too much under it. The mismatch down low. Kuminga sees it. Dern calling for the ball over Irving, and he misses the shot. On the other end, Wembanyama jams it all over Boyd to make it a one-point game. Timeout, Virginia Beach. Achua, Rhodes, Towns, Agbaji all check in off the bench for the Neptunes here in Game 2. That's not a smart shot from Towns. Fadeaway does not drop in, and we have gone scoreless these last 3 minutes. Our first drought in quite a while. First in this one as well. Whitmore the screen. Pull up three. In there from Kyrie Irving. And they take the lead 15-13. Good penetration by Towns, but another contested shot. He does like those. Shot clock under 5 for the Spurs. Whitmore's going to have to get rid of it. Achua outreaches for it, but the shot's up and in. And the run continues for San Antonio. Screen comes up. Towns has room. He's taken every shot on every possession so far since he checked in the game. Fleming around the screen over Towns. Count it. 6-point lead all of a sudden for the Spurs. Rhodes finds Boyd. The jumper does not drop in. We got Kiba at point guard now. He checks in for the first time. Irving stays in. Wemby checks out. Agbaji, some solid on-ball defense. Kiba's going to have to rattle one off here, and it's good off the window. The offense has come to a screeching halt. Got to find a good look here. But Boyd is stripped by Sutton, and he had a free path. Wow. What a play on defense. Now we're called for a foul on the other end. We might not get 20 points by the quarter's end. All of a sudden, we've gone incredibly cold. The free throws from Irving are both in there, and the Spurs lead by 10. It was 13-8 at one point. It's a 15-0 run by San Antonio. Jovanovic back in the ball game. Trying to breathe some life into the offense. Kuminga out there as well. Some good penetration, and he lays it in amongst the trees. So Kuminga breaks the cold spell, but the offense for San Antonio is picking up some steam here. Right at the rim is Irving, and Wemby's back in the game as well for the opposition. Kuminga, deep shot. That one's online. Irving got around Agbaji, but can't respond. 45 seconds to go and counting here in the first quarter. Got to end it strong. Get closer to the lead. Achua pulls up, and it's in there. Wow. We're playing a 2-3 defense right now, and Wemby just splashes a shot right in Yovi's mouth. I have never seen us play zone defense before. That was strange. Going to save for the likely final shot of the quarter. Achua sets the screen. It's going to be a Jovanovic pull-up three. Does not drop in. It's 28-20 through one. That was good, but it was late. Replay of that one. He definitely did not get that off in time. Clearly late. But that's how hot they are right now. Well, low-key, Jonathan Kuminga kind of saved us from an incredibly slow start on offense. It's still a slow start in general, but he saved us from a very worse first quarter than what it could have been. Transition play, and Kiba with a pretty ill-advised pull-up. We get it back down by 8. Got to get going here on the offensive end. Boyd stays in. Beautiful over-the-top pass to Anunoby, and he rocks the rim. Off the screen from Lively. The pull-up 3 is offline from Wembanyama. Screen comes up for Boyd. Back to Achua. Wemby picks him up. Not a smart shot, but he somehow got it. Achua, the hoop and the harm. What a play. I forgot to change his shoes off of the 2K generic ones. The free throw is good, and we're right back in this game. We switch it. Boyd trying to deflect the shot. Really solid on-ball defense. It rattles out from Wemby. Tight coverage by the Spurs. Little pick and roll. It's deflected and stolen. Josh Green tracks the loose ball down. Trying to push the tempo here. Agbaji picks him up and slows things down. Quickly penetrates and kicks it out. The Lively triple is not going to drop in. He's like Jalen Duren level of a three-point shooter. And a big mismatch here if we want to attack it. Boyd blocked out of bounds by Lively. That was not the matchup I was talking about. We had Kiba on Achua there. Instead, we don't take advantage. Kuminga back in the game. In place of, I'm not even sure who came out. I think it was Achua. No, he's still in. Out of the corner, though. The pull-up is good from Jovanovic. A nice 7-0 spurt by the offense to open the quarter, but quickly is open out of the corner, and he drains the trifecta. Screen comes up. It's a high one for Jovanovic. There's a lane. He lost the ball. I think Kiba jarred it loose. They'll stay with the Neptunes. Gotta find something here. Don't let it be Achua taking the last shots. It's gonna be. And it's no good. Up to Wemby. Quick 3 in transition. We're lucky he missed that. And somehow Jovanovic just came flying in for the rebound over Lively. Boyd finds a path and knocks it down from the elbow. It's back to a 2-point game. Wemby driving on Achua. Jarred loose from behind and tracked down by Josh Green. The Spurs have to fire quickly. Lays it in for 2. They got a center on Boyd still. He fires over him. It's no good. Quickly up ahead. Splits defenders and draws the foul on Jovanovic to put him at the charity stripe. Spurs right now keeping us at bay and not letting us get back in the lead here. Every time we score, they've got a few buckets of their own. Wembanyama cleans up the missed free throw and lays it in. Achua with a really poor box out, and that is going to be an extra point for San Antonio. Really an extra 2 points. The 7-point game now. Boyd over the top. Achua fires again, and it's blocked by Wemby. Wembanyama from the elbow. Can't connect. Achua pulls down the miss. Off the screen. The mid-range jumper won't go for Boyd. Double screens. Fleming gets downhill over Achua, missing the shot. Just rolling off the rim and out. Agbaji up ahead. Hop-stepping and deflected off of Jovanovic. He couldn't hang on to the pass. They're going to flare out. Fleming's got a good look, and he connects behind the arc. And the Spurs lead by 10, another 11-2 run. Already our second scoring drought here in this game.
Virginia Beach
What was that pass, Anunoby? Fleming cuts it off. Another turnover by the Neptunes, but Kuminga rejects Irving's shot, and we get it right back. But over 2:30 since our last bucket. Let's get back on the board here. Kuminga lets it fly and sinks it. Under half the quarter left right now. Irving backdoor lays it in for two despite two defenders there. The defense right now allowing too many good looks, and the offense has been obviously the main issue so far. Just haven't hit some of these open looks and haven't gotten enough like game one. Jalen Duren with the driving take, and now he's got some free throws. The second foul against Wembanyama, and the first free throw rattles out. Wilson Towns replaces Jovanovic, and Duren goes 1 for 2. Yep, there's the cutting play out of the corner, but Wembanyama missed it. Kuminga with the shot contest. Now can we get on the board? We just gave it right back to him. What a horrible pass. The pull-up's good. 3 points for the Spurs. 43-33. I've not seen the offense play this out of sync in quite some time. Towns, though, finds Kuminga. You gotta hit that one, man. It's the same spot as last time. That's a wide open look. Whitmore fires. The jumper won't fall in. Out of the corner. Matthew Rhodes sticks the three. Irving pulls up over two defenders and hits another one. 13 points on 62% shooting. Yeah, I was saying it earlier. If they want a chance to win, he's going to play a lot better, and so far he is having a way better performance shooting-wise than in game one. Kuminga blocked by Wemby. That wingspan is just sometimes too hard to get around. Spurs get it back under 4 to play. And an OB called for a reach-in foul as the Spurs lead by 9. Wembanyama on the charity stripe. Dumps it back to Whitmore. Fleming, cross-court pass. Shot clock counting down. Irving pulls up. OG's there. Good stop. Great defense. Let's get a bucket here to drop in and spark a run to close this first half. Duren comes up for the screen, little pick and roll action. Towns with a step back shot, and Wemby has another block. 2 straight. Right to the rim with the blow by. Whitmore knocks it down. 11-point lead now for San Antonio. Wilson Towns has yet to hit a field goal. He has frankly been awful, not gonna lie. He gets the feed from Anunoby. Fleming picks him up. Good kick out to Rhodes. Another one from downtown. Going right at Jalen Duren. Wembanyama trying to use the window, but too much power. We get it back down by 8. Kuminga penetrates and then hands it off right into a turnover by Wilson Towns. Fleming's got some really good hands. He's had a couple of steals already in both games. Wembanyama, the jumper, no good. Jalen Duren, solid shot contest. 2 to play. Agbaji and Boyd at the scorer's table. Beautiful feed inside to Anunoby, who rocks the rim. It's back to 6. Posey given all kinds of room. Luckily, that's not his kind of a shot. Duren comes up for the screen. Kuminga pulls up and hits it off the back iron. We're right back in it once again. 44-47. Got a lockdown on defense here and close this half strong. Potentially get ourselves back in this lead. Whitmore with the ball. Guarded by Kuminga. He has to kick it out. Time counting down. Fleming has a good look off the screen, but that one rattles out. They have now not scored in over 2 minutes of game time. Towns sees a lane, penetrates, and draws the foul. The second on Fleming. He's got 2. Wemby's got 2. Got to hit the free throws. We already missed 3 in total. 1 from Yovi, 1 from Dern, and now 1 from Towns. He splits them. Fleming's got it. Screen comes up. Another jump shot. This time he connects from the charity line. Boyd back in the game now. Agbaji in there too. Matthew Rhodes, Wilson Towns, Jalen Duren trying to close this half. Boyd gets around Posey. What a take. Last play of the quarter and the half. Wembanyama guarded closely by Duren. Posey sets the screen. It's not a good one. The 3 is offline. A low-scoring first half. A couple of runs by either team, and they have a 2-point game at halftime. 49-47 Spurs in front. San Antonio had 6 first-half steals and 7 first-half blocks. We had 1 of each. That's been a big difference, has been the defense. Boyd finds some room, but can't knock down the mid-range jumper. The Spurs get it back up by 2. Both teams shot around, 46, 47% from the field there in that first half. Kuminga's got 11, Wemby's got 13 points to lead the way for the Spurs so far. But Fleming has taken plenty of shots. There's a mismatch down low. Kyrie on Jalen Duren. That draws a double team. Jovanovic blows by Wemby and floats it up and in. On the elbow, Wembanyama penetrates and misses the push shots. Jalen Duren still doing his best job on defense, not letting Wembanyama get too open or really open hardly at all. Boyd with it. Guarded by Wemby. He gets free of him. Beautiful pass to Duren with nobody in the paint. And we jump in front for the first time since the early first quarter. Fleming sees a lane. He attacks and is fouled. A third against Jovanovic. Just got called for a reaching foul like 30 seconds ago on the same possession. And the free throw is from Fleming. Will tie the game at 51. Screen comes up. Kuminga penetrates and knocks down the pull-up jump shot. Behind the arc, Kyrie Irving rips a 3. The Spurs take a 1-point lead again. Kuminga with it, time counting down. Handing it off to Jalen Duren, who throws it down. Good play call. Going back and forth now here in this third quarter. We have quite the game on our hands, folks. This feels a lot different than game 1. The Spurs are here to play. They're going to call timeout. Good feed out to Whitmore. Kuminga comes around the screen and got there in time to make it a really tough shot. Whitmore just 2 for 5 here in this one after a 2 for 6 performance in game 1. Jovanovic pulls up but can't connect behind the arc. Oh, nice step back shots from downtown. It's no good from Kyrie. Really good space creation though. Still a 1-point game. Over 8 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Kuminga sets the screen. Boyd gets freed up and knocks it down. Really good defense again by Jalen Duren. Wembanyama has to kick it out. This is Posey from downtown. Kaboom! It just won't go away. Tied at 57. Kuminga says, no, we're not. We're back in front. No threes allowed, please. Wembanyama can't flip it in. Boyd pulls down the miss. Can extend our lead right here. All the way to the 10. Jovanovic for the deuce. Nice feed. Whitmore is all alone inside the paint. Good core vision by Junior Fleming, but not sure how lost Kuminga got there. It's back to a 3-point lead. Off the screen. Free path right to the rack. Jonathan Kuminga now 7 for 10 from the field. 18 points here in this one. Nice little behind the back dribble move by Fleming. And the shot is going to count. He's making some plays here in, I believe, only his third or second NBA season. Boyd lost it. And it's going to be a jump ball between Whitmore and Jalen Duren. We should have the advantage here, but you've seen crazier things happen. And Duren wins the tip. Boyd's got the loose ball. They're going to double Kuminga. Boyd finds Anunoby in the corner. He laces it. Timeout Spurs. Six minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Neptunes now lead 67-61. Irving still in, going right at Anunoby, but has to pass out. Shot clock under 5 for the Spurs. Fleming trying to feed it over the top, and Duren could not get his hand to the ball. 4-point game. Kuminga gets the handoff. Finds Boyd all alone in the corner. You can't do that. Quick pass up to Josh Green. Kuminga got caught sleeping, and Green got behind him. That's the second time it's happened already here in the quarter. Had that Whitmore play earlier as well. 65-70. Kuminga right to the rim. The pull-up doesn't drop. Might just want to take the layup there next time and not take the jump shot. Really good on-ball defense. Anunoby can't get the stop. Irving uses the window, and it's back to a one-score game. He's got 18 points. Both teams playing hard here. It's really anybody's game. Kuminga with the finish. Wow. He is on one right now. 20 points. 9 so far in the quarter. He's got a couple of assists under his belt, too. He's having a really great performance here with Mac Boyd. Kind of not really doing a whole lot offensively in this second half so far. Shot no good from Wemby. It's going the other way. Out of the corner, Kuminga gets the feed. A double team comes. Cross-court pass. Agbaji. Same spot as Boyd. Fleming inside. Posey gets it back. Now it's with Wembanyama. He's freed up off the screen. Count the jumper. Out of the corner again. Kuminga cuts inside. Green too late. He has to foul him. Got to knock down both of these free throws and not let them go to waste here in a close game like this one. The first one's up and in. Jonathan Kuminga goes 1 for 2. Got to clean those up going forward. Fleming trying to push the tempo. Christian Brown is foul. That's the 4th on Jovanovic. Got to be very careful moving forward. Do not want to pick up foul number 5 here in the third quarter. First free throw online from Brown. Achua comes in for Jalen Duren. Rhodes in for Boyd, and the Spurs are knocking down their free throws, and we aren't. Achua with the drive, and he's fouled by Derek Lively. Achua's been very aggressive here in this game. Already has 4 shot attempts, not including that one. Can he go 2 for 2 at the line? The back end is good. Lively sets the screen. Fleming back to him. Time counting down, and Irving's going to have to jack this one up. Really solid defense on that possession by the Neptunes. Kuminga doubled. Agbaji in the corner. Just offline. Quick three for Fleming on the other end, and he sinks it. Off the assist from Kyrie. It's back to a 4-point game. Neither team going away. Whenever you think that, one team can pull away and get out to a nice lead, the other team already has an answer ready in the barrel. Kuminga with the pull-up shot. It's in there, man. He is still playing extremely well. In the paint, right to the rack. Agbaji gets the stop this time. Kuminga has a jar loose, and Fleming picks up his third steal. He'll take it all the way by himself for the deuce. It's poked out again, out of bounds off of Kuminga. What? Josh Green this time with the loose change. 2 straight TOs by the guy that's been the best player on the court so far in Jonathan Kuminga. Now he will exit for the rest of the quarter, and the Spurs give it right back. Stepping out of bounds. 60 seconds left to play in the quarter. The pull-up from Towns is offline. He still has yet to hit a field goal. He's only got the 1 point. Almost turned the ball over there, did San Antonio. And now Boyd picks up a reach-in foul. You got Boyd on Kyrie right now. Strange matchup there. They get the switch, and Irving blows by Rhodes. Sneaking inside for 2 more, and they're right back in a 1-score game. He wasn't Towns to give us some good minutes here to close the quarter, but he turns it over again. Fleming, his 4th steal of the game, and now he draws the foul. Are they going to hit both their free throws once again? The front end's in there. A lot of big defensive plays by Junior Fleming. He goes 1 for 2, though. We're still hanging on by a thread. And an Obi to Achua. He's got some space for the triple, but it's off the mark. It's not the shot you want in a close game like this. Last shot of the quarter. Irving can't connect, and we lead by 1 point with 12 to play. What a game we have here at home. Here we go in the 4th quarter. Spurs trying to tie this series up. 19 points for Fleming, 20 for Kyrie, 23 for Kuminga. 17 for Wemby. Boyd's got 15. Gotta get some big shots for him here in the 4th quarter. Tough angle there for Quickly. Got Kuminga off the court right now. He got OG out there in his place. Matthew Rhodes in there as well. With Boyd and Jovanovic. Good feed. Achua misses at the rim and can't corral the rebound. Josh Green, I guess, some solid paint defense. And Wemby turns it over. Matthew Rhodes cuts off the pass. Fast break. Achua blocked by Wemby to save the layup. And Green gives it right back off the turnover. Sloppy start to the quarter for both teams. Can we find a good look? Jovanovic hands it off. Rhodes can't cash in. And Green pushes the tempo. The pull-up's no good, but Lively grabs the rebound and puts it in. The Spurs lead by 1. Out of the corner comes Boyd. Now he cuts. Quickly there on him. Go right after him. We're back in front. Attack in the paint. Fleming up and under. Blocked by Jovanovic. You don't see that very often. But a big defensive stop. We get it back 82-81. Screen comes up from Rhodes. And Anunoby penetrates and kicks it back out. And he's blocked by Lively. He tracks down the loose ball. Josh Green brings it up. Picks up his dribble. And the offense resets for San Antonio. Green still matched up on Rhodes. Quickly launches, but can't connect. Top of the key. Oh no, not one of these. A backcourt violation. Our 7 turnover compared to the Spurs is only 1. They've only got 1 turnover? Is that real? Is that real? They got 4 compared to our 10. We've got no points off of their 4 turnovers. They got 12 off ours. That's been the difference in this game, I think. Those Fleming steals are costing us. 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Fleming going right after Jovanovic. Solid defense, and it forces the kickouts. Wemby off the screen, shovels it back to Lively, and he's fouled from behind. That looked like a clean block to me. Oh well. The refs don't get everything right. Lively knocks down the first free throw. Not sure if he's, efficient at these, but he knocks down both here. We're trading scores and leads here to start the quarter. It is anybody's game right now. Just gotta muster a run or two to close the game. The pull-up tray is no good from Jovi. It's not the matchup you want. Quickly on Achua. Help comes, and OG jars the ball loose for a steal. This is their their 5th turnover in the game. Boyd draws a double and finds Jovanovic on a fadeaway pass, and he knocks it down. What a play by 22 to find the open man. 85-83. This crowd loves it. Off the dribble and jarred loose. Boyd almost got the steal, but he steps out of bounds trying to corral the loose ball. It'll stay with San Antonio. Quickly's got it guarded closely. Screen coming up. Rhodes in drop coverage. It's covered well. Quickly. Stolen. OG came flying in to jar it loose. He gets it up ahead and steps out of bounds. What a sloppy start to this 4th quarter for both teams. Jalen Duren back in the game. Fleming sees a lane. The pull-up jumper is in there. He is making some huge plays here in this game. And every quarter, it seems like a couple of shots, a couple of steals. Out of the corner comes Boyd. He cuts again. Green's there with them, and he has to foul him to prevent the buckets. That's his 2nd foul. Gotta go 2 for 2 at the line. These are Boyd's first free throws of the entire contest. And he knocks them both down. Shot clock under 5. Wembanyama in the corner, left all alone by Jalen Duren, and he buries the trifecta to put the Spurs back on top. How did that even happen? Went right back to that same Boyd play. He does not cut this time, and now he's doubled. Jalen Duren with it against Wemby. Agbaji cuts, fades away, and knocks it down. This has been quite a special game. Top of the key. Fleming connects. This dude has an answer for everything right now. 91-89 with half of the 4th quarter left to play. Boyd gets baseline, readjusting and hitting the reverse. Both teams are making some huge plays. And they get it all the way up ahead to Wemby for a quick bucket to silence the crowd. I was not even paying attention there, and apparently neither was Jalen Duren. We need some better stops down the stretch. Jovanovic finds Boyd on the flare-outs. Behind the arc, it's good. Fleming's got it. Lively comes up for the screen. Fleming waves it off. Back to him. He lays it in. Just trading buckets the entire quarter. 14 lead changes, 6 ties. I have no idea who's going to come out on top here. Duren inside off the glass. 96-95. Double screens. Fleming inside and foul. That's number 5 on Yovi. That is a huge foul to pick up, and Fleming, I guess, now leads the Spurs in scoring. Kuminga still leads it for us, but Boyd has caught fire here in the 4th. But neither team can escape like a 2-point game right now. Right when one team scores, the other team responds. Can we do it here? We can't. Fleming picks up another steal off of Jovanovic. Kuminga back in for the Neptunes, and we double Wemby, leaving Fleming open in the corner. And they lead by 4. This dude is going maniacal in game 2. Nice pass, and Kuminga posters Whitmore. Jovanovic the assist. Both teams are just neck and neck. I can't believe what we are seeing here, folks. This is just haymakers being traded back and forth. Irving pulls up and hits the close range shot. Little pick and pop here, and Anunoby misses the open look. Under 3.5 to play. Irving, quick 3. That one almost dropped in. Up to Boyd. He blows by the entire Spurs defense. This is fun. But Kuminga got caught sleeping again. Whitmore with the baseline cut, and it's back to a 4-point game. Some quick buckets for both teams down the stretch. Screen from Duren. Boyd attacks. It's blocked by Wembanyama. A huge play here in the waning moments of this game. Oh, we just doubled Wembanyama. Fleming for 3. This guy just cannot miss, and we're in trouble now. Nice cut. Kuminga's down there with the hammer. Boyd the assist. 2 minutes to go, 5-point game. We're still in this, but we gotta get a stop. Timeout Spurs. Do we have a 5-point comeback in the works? We almost stole it there on the inbound pass. Irving blocks inside. Jalen Duren. Perfect help defense. Jovanovic on the other end. Swatted out of bounds by Posey. Just saved a fast break bucket. We still have the ball, though. 17 seconds on the clock. Duren to inbounds. Nobody's open. Well, I guess there is. What do we draw up here? Boyd with it, double coming. He finds Duren, and he's blocked by Wemby. Boyd gets it back, throws it up, but can't finish over 3 different black shirts. Oh, man. A wasted opportunity there. Under 90 seconds left to play. Irving with the dagger! No! This game might be over, folks. Unless we can find a quick 3 or something. Boyd doubled again. Jalen Duren blocked by Wemby. What even was that block? 60 seconds left to play. We're running out of time. Irving with the ball, and Jalen Duren called for a personal foul on an off-ball screen. 14 seconds on the clock for the Spurs. 53 left here in the ball game. They're going to get it down low. Wemby shakes off Jalen Duren and makes it a 10-point game. And this one is over. And the San Antonio Spurs have taken Game 2 to tie the series up. And they're the first ever team to take down the Neptunes in an NBA Finals game. Do you believe that? It is 1-1 here in this series. Spurs came to play. Kyrie Irving showed up. That is now our third Game 2 loss in this postseason. Despite 28 from Mac Boyd and 27 from Jonathan Kuminga, the Neptunes fall in Game 2 by 8 points, 115 to 107, and the Spurs win behind the game's leading scorer, Junior Fleming. 32 points, 8 assists, 6 steals, and 11 for 15 shooting. If that happens again, we're not going to win this game or this series. We cannot allow another game like that from their point guard. But Kyrie stepped up, 10 for 20 in this game versus 7 for 21 in Game 1. Wembanyama, 27 and 12. He had a couple of big shots. Jovanovic, 7 for 16 here in this one. A lot of assists. He passed it very well. And only 5 steals for us here in this one. 12 turnovers compared to their 6. And those were the game-changing plays. Those steals by Fleming and his three-point shooting going 5 for 5 were the difference makers in this game. But that's now back-to-back games getting outscored by 9 in the fourth quarter by the Spurs. We were just lucky to have a nice cushion in Game 1. That cannot happen again. Got to play better in these fourth quarters. But again, that is our second time losing, or our third time losing Game 2 in the playoffs. The only series where that did not happen was the sweep against the Raptors. So we got to clean that up because that has become a consistent problem in the playoffs for us this year. So far in the finals, Mac Boyd, Jonathan Kuminga shooting very well. Jovanovic shooting about what he was doing through most of the postseason already at 43-44%, averaging 18 and 12 a game. And Anunoby is giving us about 10 points as well. Jalen Duren, not really scoring as much, 7.5 points per game, not acquiring as many rebounds with Wembanyama as the center. Wilson Towns is shooting 16%. Rose 33%, Agbaji 28%. Right now the bench is costing us, and I think we're due for a change here. Achua is only shooting 28%. That's got to improve. Spurs right now are getting about 30 and 11 from Wembanyama, over 23 from Kyrie. Whitmore below 10 points, but because he's not really taking too many shots. Fleming right now shooting 54% here in the finals. Our bench right now is way worse compared to theirs. So what changes do we need for our lineup? Because several guys are struggling, and that probably can't happen now that we're going on the road for games 3 and 4. So who should be the odd man out? And if they do come out, should somebody else come in for them? Should we give Lonnie Walker some playing time, or Wendell Moore, or Charles Bassey, even Ryan Rollins a chance? I think all those guys could potentially see their way in the lineup next game. But we're going to end it here, folks. Tied 1-1. We finally have an awesome finals series in store, I think. It's the first time that we've lost a finals game, so no sweep here. We're in for quite the series. I'll see you guys next time. Please like, subscribe, comment your thoughts down below and your feedback. Try to give more variety to my commentary here in this one, so hopefully that made a big difference for the experience. Let me know your feedback down below on that, and I'll see you guys in Game 3. Peace out, and have a good day.